Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is February 25th, 2015. Let's take a look at the charts here. We're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see the futures are trading lower by about 2 points. Yesterday, the market did carve out another new high, although it was just very brief, but nonetheless, market remains in an uptrend. We'll see how it plays out. The volume trends are extremely light. That ultimately keeps the markets buoyant for at least the near term. So let's take a look at some stocks in the news because we do have a lot going on out here. We're going to start off with Hewlett-Packard, and you're going to see HPQ trading at 36.25, closed at 38.49. So this is a pretty good decline in Hewlett-Packard right off the bat. When we see this, we think we're going to have a gap play this morning. So come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You'll see everything that we're doing, and we're going to have this one as a gap play this morning. So we will be looking to play Hewlett-Packard once the opening bell rings today. If you haven't taken a 7-day free trial to any of our services, you could check out our track record on the Research Center. That's where we put all of our swing trades there, and we're having a stellar 2015 so far. Looking at a couple of other stocks. First Solar is in the news. FSLR, this stock was also in the news yesterday. Looks like they reported earnings. Stock right now is trading at 56.11. I think it's a little bit overbought up here at these levels, but nothing technically wrong with the stock. So again, let it play out, but I don't see anything that really is wrong with the equity at this point in time. We'll see where it goes intraday, but right now I don't know if it's going to get above yesterday's high, which was around the 57.50, 57.70 level. So again, First Solar will be in play today at some point. We'll keep an eye on that one, and we'll see how it does. Let's take a look at Lowe's Corp. Lowe's is the retailer similar to Home Depot, and what you're going to see here is that Lowe's is trading higher, trading at $76.45 now. Has upside to around $77.40, maybe $77.50. So be careful. I'm not really seeing this get much above $77.50 today. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I wouldn't do much with it. Let's take a look at Hertz Rental Car. HTZ is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $22.10 a share. Closed at $22.76. I believe they had earnings as well. I don't see anything good or terrible right now. The stock was trading sharply lower. If it does trade back down here, watch the $20 level. That's where you will have some intraday support. After that, I'm really not 100% sure. But again, I'm not sure even if it trades down there. But watch $20 if it does get there. This stock is heavily held by Carl Icahn, I believe. So I'm sure it has a little bit of a bid in there just because he does own a fair amount. Let's take a look at Chesapeake Energy. This is a leading oil and gas producer, but the stock is getting hammered this morning. I'm looking at support on Chesapeake, mathematically speaking, around 18.15 and then around 17.65. So keep both of those levels on the radar. $18.15, that could give you a little bit of an intraday scalp bounce. Remember, a scalp is nothing more than a quick day trade lasting between 10 and 30 minutes. Then you have another level down around $17.65. This one could also give you another bounce level, but be careful with Chesapeake. Again, energy has been very, very volatile. Today we do have crude oil creeping up a little bit. That usually gives energy just a slight little bid, but nonetheless, Chesapeake is trading sharply lower. Let's take a look at Campbell Soup. Ticker symbol is CPB, and I believe they had earnings as well. Look at this wild action this morning. Stock traded up around $47.40, now trading at $46.83. Campbell Soup's not a big mover. Level I have for the stock is $45.14. Keep that on the radar. There's going to be some support there. There's much more support around $44.50. But if that level fails, the next big level I have for Campbell Soup today would be around $42.85. So you got a few levels there for Campbell Soup. All of them can be played for quick scalps. Again, we'll see how this plays out if it does come down a little bit more. Let's take a look now at Target. Target's another big retailer. Looks like they reported earnings. Stock right now is trading at $77.60. Closed at $76.95. So it's trading up a little bit from the close. My resistance level on Target is right around $79. So maybe a little bit higher than $79, but right around that $79 area. That's really the most I could see Target going up today, but nonetheless, stock is holding up this morning ahead of the opening bell, so we'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look at ticker symbol CHS, which is Chicos. Now this is an interesting one because Sycamore, which is a private equity firm, they look like they are pulling their bid from Chicos. So they were, 2 weeks ago announcing that they're going to try to buy the company and take it private, and now they're rescinding that bid. They're not going to do that anymore, and the stock right now selling off pretty sharply. It closed at 18.11 yesterday, trading at 17.05. The only level I'm really seeing for this stock that even looks interesting is around $16.39. So keep that on the radar today for Chicos. But again, private equity firm pulling their bid, and they are no longer going to pursue Chicos. So again, 2 weeks ago, I'm sure if you were an owner, you were happy, and now if you're an owner, you're not so happy. But there is a little bit of support around $16.39. We'll see if the stock does trade down there at that level. Let's take a look at SAM, which is Boston Beer. What you're going to see, this is Sam Adams, a popular beer brand. Stock right now is trading at $274. It closed at $310. So this stock is getting hammered to the downside. Now this is a tougher stock to play, and let me just explain this real quickly. You're going to see that the volume here on a daily chart basis is very, very light. Sometimes the stock doesn't even trade 100,000 shares a day. So stocks like that can overshoot levels. To be secure and to be as safe as you could be, the one level I really like, if it does trade down there, which I would step into, would be around $229. Otherwise, there's going to be some levels in between, but they can overshoot easily because this is such a thinly traded stock. So just keep that in mind and take that into consideration when trying to play an equity like this one. All right, let's take a look at the crude market. Crude is trading up 30 cents today to $49.58 a barrel. If we take a look at the all-important USO, what you're going to see here is that the USO is trading this morning right around $18.23, closed at 18.04. So you're getting a little bit of an uptick. Oil just remains in a tight, choppy range, so just take that into consideration. I don't think there's much we're going to do with it at the moment unless we get a definitive pattern. But nonetheless, it is chopping around, and crude oil is up a little bit this morning ahead of the opening bell. Gold is also higher. Gold futures are trading up by about $10 an ounce, right to the 1207 level. If you take a look at the GLD this morning, you'll see that's trading at around $115.88. Did trade briefly above 116 this morning, but it is pulling back a little bit. So again, like I said yesterday, there's a lot of support around the 115 level on the GLD daily chart. So we'll see how it finishes out today. But again, gold could be very, very volatile, especially as Janet Yellen, who is the Federal Reserve chairwoman, has her second day on Capitol Hill in the Humphrey Hawkins testimony. So she'll be taking questions from the politicians. And again, we'll see if that does move gold. And again, gold, in my opinion, has a pretty good support level here. GLD at 115, very, very good support. So we'll see how this all shakes out and plays out. Once again, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we're doing. We're going to have Hewlett Packard today as a morning gap play. We also have a bunch of other stocks in action today, in focus, and we will be trying to play them as well. So with that being said, everybody have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.